Welcome to my channel. This is Destined to Love Tarot. I'm here bringing you all your Aquarius January 2019 Twin Flame General Love Reading. Keep in mind this is a general twin flame reading. If you need a more personal reading, all of my information is listed below in the description box. Don't forget to always leave a comment below letting me know if it's helpful, insightful, if it resonates. Like, share, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. And you can also watch your moon and rising signs as well for some added extra information. It looks like in the month of January, Aquarius, there is a shift in energy, a new cycles beginning, you know, closing old cycles. There's a divine destiny at play here in the month of January. The wheel is beginning to turn regarding your and I just feel like you all on your twin flame journey, you Aquarius will be beginning some brand new cycles with your divine partner, because we do have that wheel of destiny there, and so we know that wheel turns in your favor. And so if you all have not already began to see some beginning stages of coming into union or reconciliation, they will. If you haven't had that initial communication come in, it looks like that is definitely going to take a turn in the month of January, Aquariuses. We have a lot of Wands energy here, so I feel like a lot of you Aquariuses may be dealing with some fire signs, Leo, Gemini, and Aquarius, because there's definitely a lot of fire energy in this reading here. But I do see that there is definitely a divine intervention. Your spirit guides, your ascended masters, your ancestors, guardian angels have definitely been helping you all and guiding you all. And so there's still that healing energy and those hopes and desires. And so in that divine intervention, so like I said, there's that divine intervention here that's taking place. That is karma, that is fate here. They are putting their hand in the mix here in the month of January. They're taking this and shifting everything and turning this wheel now. It's time for this wheel to turn, and the universe is reaching its hand out and turning it. There's still this hope and desire from your love interest, your divine partner. They still have hopes and desires and wishes, and they still even think about the past and what you all share, and they understand the connection that you all share. And so they want to come back into union. They want their divine partner back. Look, they're thinking about the past, dreaming about the past, reminiscing over those intimate moments that you all share, the fun times you all share when you were out together. They are definitely reminiscing about those things and wanting that back. They're wanting to reach out with an offer as well, hoping for a brand new beginning, because there has been a lot of growth and healing, a lot of new self-love and self-worth, new values for the self. There's this awakening. They're feeling more, everyone's feeling more lighthearted and clear now. I have a clear view, clear sight of everything. I have this divine light that's been shined down on me, and now I can see, because with these two cards here, we have hope and light. So I am now clear, and I know exactly what I want. I still have hope for a very successful, stable, joyful family life together. They're ready to begin a new life, build some new foundations, have a family, start a family, buy a house, build a house, whatever, you know, blend our families or begin to have children. These are things that your divine counterpart thinks about, and you as well, because there's a lot of dwelling on the past. There's a lot of nostalgia here, but wanting a brand new beginning that's very successful, and that is possible here. We have hope, we have love begins, and light, the sun card here. So we know the sun is success, fulfillment, you know, on all levels, in all areas of life, whether it's financial or relationship, family life, whatever the case, on all their areas in your life, there's a new beginning here being offered. So I feel like if you're not in union, your divine counterpart will come with an offer in the month of January, letting you know that, hey, I still have hope for this connection and this union, and I want to see where we can go, if we can come back together and build a new future. You know, I want to maybe talk about having children together. I want to build a partnership and alliance with you, you know, and that for me is seeing that your divine partner could be wanting to not only share a partnership in love and family, but in business as well. They want a business partner, and they want to create something, you know, very successful on a strong new foundation. And I feel like that is your destiny here, because at the top of here we have destiny, karma, fate. This is something that is out of your hands. It's out of either of your control. This is your destiny. Your destiny is to what? Have a strong new foundation and be very successful with all of your endeavors and achievements. To have that partnership and alliance. So you are destined to have that. They are thinking about it. Everyone is very nostalgic over this. And then we have to stand your ground. And so that to me is just saying I'm ready to fight and I'm ready to persevere towards whatever I need to do to have this strong new foundation, to achieve this brand new love with you, this brand new successful, joyful future. I am determined. I will fight for this. I will put the work in, whatever it is. And this to me, with that next to there, it's just saying that for some of you, this could be someone where you all have talked about or we'll talk about actually building, you know, a house from the ground together as well. I feel like that is doing some actual building, some actual work, persevering. And then we have accelerated motion. So again, feeling very nostalgic, wanting my divine partner back. I am determined to fight for them and persevere forward towards that reconciliation, that union. And look at an accelerated motion. So they're going to rush in. They're going to come in very swiftly. This communication, like I said, for those of you, if there has not been any communication yet, it's going to come in very unexpectedly. And it's going to be very swiftly and fast progress here. I feel like you all, if you just come into union or if you have not, when you finally do, everything is going to take off at a lightning speed. Here we have the light, partnership and alliances, and accelerated motion. So things are going to take off very fast here. And then I also feel like for some of you, you all could come back together and be having, you know, just your regular general conversations and talking about the future and talking about a lot of traveling as well in the future, having a desire to travel the world together as a partner, as a union, a unit here, wanting to just travel the world and build a life and home and family together. They are determined to do that, to have that. And so Aquarius as well, over here we have moving on. So we have people moving on from what was, and also this is healing energy, you know, moving on from the old and moving towards more stable, secure place, you know, building those new foundations. So we're moving into a better space now, getting that harmony back and that balance back. And so there's a lot of healing, and the healing of what? Any deception and jealousy and lies and envy that has taken place in the past. Moving on from the deception. They are ready to move on from it, as everyone is ready to move on from all of those lies and deception and that jealousy and envy. There's no longer a need for that. We have the mental conflict as well, but then we have truth here, that rebirth, that awakening, that epiphany, a wake-up call. And so they're no longer, I feel like they'll be coming out of that mental conflict in the month of January, because again, we see them beginning to see the light, you know, having that, seeing that offer here, that we have a great potential for something new and strong. And so I am ready to, you know, I have began to see my truths and the light, and because I was in a mental conflict. Why? Because of all of any lies and deception and jealousy and blame. I'm moving away from that. I'm coming out of this mental conflict. I'm ready to reveal my truth, speak my truth, know my truth, accept my truth, and surrender to my truth. Because again, here we have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And so that's just saying, Spirit saying, it's time to be honest with yourselves and one another. And with that truth card and that, you know, that rebirth, they're going to be ready to speak their truth and be honest with you. If this is someone that they weren't giving you the full truth in the past, this person is ready to do that now, because we do, like we see here, we have that unexpected communication coming in at an accelerated motion. So they're gonna come in very swiftly and speak their truth and reveal their truths, expressing their emotions as well. Empathy, they're feeling very empathetic now. They're become more in touch with their true emotions and are ready to express those things to you now. Maybe they weren't being honest. Well, we can see here that there was some lies. We have deception and honesty here. So they weren't being honest with how they felt or who they were dealing with in the past or what they may have been going through in the past. But now they're feeling very empathetic and are ready to reveal those truths and be straightforward with you, because again, we see here that their pride and ego was in the way. And look, we have freedom. So I feel like with the freedom falling right beside that pride card, just saying to me that they are ready to free themselves from the bondage, you know, from those limiting thoughts and that ego-based energy and thinking. They're ready to free themselves from that prideful energy holding them back. They're ready to be more empathetic. I am freeing myself from my ego, from the 3D, and because I am ready to be receptive and open to giving and receiving love and to this connection. I have a lot of feelings now and emotions that I'm ready to address. I don't want to hide those anymore. I want to be honest with how I feel. And so I feel like for those of you in the month of January, you could get some professions of love as well. You know, they're just going to come straight out with it and say, look, I am in love with you. I have always loved you. And they are just ready to free themselves from those limits and constraints that they had on themselves to be some of the things that they, you know, felt that they needed to be for society and so forth. And they're ready to free themselves from that. And they're wanting forgiveness. Again, forgiveness for what? As we see here, deception. So they're wanting forgiveness for not just not being straightforward and honest, not leaving people and things in the past when they know they should have, and they're needing to forgive themselves. There will be a lot of self-forgiveness, new self, because we do see here there's this self-love, self-worth. Everyone's knowing their worth now and loving themselves and valuing themselves, and so forgiving the self and forgiving others. And they're hoping to get that forgiveness because they are wanting to retreat. And so that's why I feel like I said, for those of you, you will get some communication coming in with some true, honest emotions and feelings being expressed. They're wanting to retreat. Let's go away. Let's have a night out. I have some things I want to talk to you about, and that it needs to just be me and you together. And again, I feel like I said, if those of you have been in communication, you may be discussing taking some trips, some travel here, where it's just the two of you, you know, accelerated motion and that retreat. Let's go take a quick little short trip, day trip or something like that, just the two of us together, because they still have that strong attraction, you know. We are divine partners. And again, getting to know each other. So like I said, that communication will come in. You all will begin to get to know each other on an even deeper level. Your bond deepens. You will get to know each other, find out some things about them that you never known before, because they never revealed it to you. But look, now they're ready to be honest. I'm ready to be truthful with you. because I know you're not going anywhere and I'm not going anywhere. This is a divine connection. I'm ready to accept that we're not going anywhere. So let's work on what we have and heal it and grow together. And I'm just going to be honest with you and let you get to know the real me, the true me. And again, honeymoon card. Again, just speaking to me, saying getting back into that honeymoon phase, releasing the past, because love begins. Getting back into that honeymoon energy where we're just head over heels in love. Because you look at that card there, they are so in love. I am so, look at her, she's so relieved and happy. I'm ready to release this old negative energy of the past. They're letting go of any third-party situations or any energies that were holding you all back. They have released that. Everyone has released that, and because it's true love. This is a love of a lifetime here. And so you all, it looks like they're just falling in love again. Because we do have the yearning card. So this to me is just saying to me, everyone is still yearning for one another. I still have that strong, passionate desire for you. Like I can't live without you. Longing for someone, undesired separation, and pining, just pining away over this individual. Like we see there with the Six of Cups, the memories of love. I am pining away. I am longing for you, yearning for you. There's a strong desire and yearning because this is an undeniable connection, and they're just beginning to, you know, have understood that these feelings are real and they're not going anywhere, and they no longer want to be in separation. No one wants to be in separation anymore. Reclaiming your authenticity, and like I said, ready to be honest and open and receptive and truthful and empathetic. And I am ready to be my true authentic self. I'm ready to just face the fact that this is a love of a lifetime that is not going anywhere. We have caution, secrecy, and weary. So again, as we saw with the deception card there, we know that there are some things, that there were some deceptions. And in the month of January, I mean, if those are, I don't really feel like that is something that is still an issue in the month of January. If it is a moving away from, they'll move away from that energy and begin to open up and be truthful and honest. You know, they're going to grow past that because they have been on that spiritual journey. Because right falling next to that is wonder, voyage, crossing deep waters, pilgrimage, journey of the soul. And so they have come out of this energy of secrecy, you know, deception and lies and cheating, infidelities and so forth, or just not being open with their true authentic emotions and self. They're ready to reclaim their authentic self, their true self, and because they have going on an awakening, a spiritual journey. You know, I've done the shadow work, I am awakened, I've had a rebirth, and I'm ready to be my true authentic self, because you are my best friend. We are true friends. I am loyal to you in this connection. I'm happy with you. We are compatible. You bring me joy and happiness. They really enjoy, you know, what you all share and have. And again, wanting to build some new partnerships and foundations here to have a very successful union. This is someone that is ready. I feel like everyone is ready to go with the flow now, come back into union and create new things now for the future on the horizon. Those things could begin to take form in the month of January, because you all are divine partners and everyone understands that this is true love and they value this connection and are ready to be open and honest, are hoping for forgiveness. There could be someone, those reaching out and asking for forgiveness as well. If they have not already reached out and asked for forgiveness, that could be very unexpected news as well. Can you please forgive me? I know I was, you know, dishonest in the past and I wasn't open enough, and I'm ready to change some of those ways. I've learned and I've grown, and now I am hoping for your forgiveness because I do want to have a future together with you. because here we have visions. They have been having some visions as well, getting those guidance from their spirit guides and guardian angels. They're trusting their intuition. It looks like here that this is a very intuitive person, very psychic individuals you all are dealing with. And as well, that to me is saying that they have been trying and hoping to manifest these things into fruition with their affirmations and their visualization. And so this person, and as well, it says out of body travel. I feel like as well they could be visiting you in your dreams, you know, doing some traveling at night in your dreams. Reflections, what you contemplate can actualize. So again, visualizing their future with you. They are determined to have that forgiveness and to come into union and create something new, and they've been yearning and thinking about that, Aquarius. So that is your twin flame reading for the month of January. I hope you all found that helpful and insightful. If you did, leave a comment below. Let me know. Like, share, and subscribe. And for a personal reading, my information is below in the description box. See you all soon.